Yo, what's up everybody? I'm sure you know Southside and 808 Mafia. They tend to make a lot of ethnic sounding melodies, and they have like hard hitting drums. Today I'm gonna be showing you just basically how to replicate that. Okay, so we're gonna start off this beat with a sample that's in my brand new sample kit, Pluto, and I'm just gonna break this down real quick. Okay, so I started off with a pad from Contact, and I just laid down these chords right here. And then I decided that I wanted it to be a little bit more, like I wanted a more dry sound, so I just added this piano from Addictive Keys. And then I went into Contact and I found another sound. It's from the Contact Bank Yanquin. I don't really know how to pronounce it. Hold on. From the Contact Bank Yanquin. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but this is what that sounds like right here. I just laid down like a kind of counter melody. So next thing I did is I grabbed a flute lick and I pitched it down to fit the vibe. With the Southside beats, you kind of want to have like a lower pitched flute. So this is what that sounds like. And then I also went into Arcade and got this other flute sound, and it sounds like this. And then last, I just grabbed this sub bass and I just added it like this. This is what it sounds like. Honestly, pretty simple if you ask me. And then what I did is I pitched it down just one semitone. And this is what it sounds like all together. Okay, so what I did is I grabbed that loop that I just broke down and I put it in here and put it on stretch so that I could up the tempo a little bit. I put it 5 more BPM. And then what I did is I added the original beginning of the sample right here with the sub bass for the intro, and then structured it out like this so that the piano part isn't at the beginning. It's just the flute and the pad, and then it's the pad, piano, the like pluck thing, and then the arcade part of the flute, and then just, you know, I structured it out just however I wanted the rest of the way down here. It's pretty simple, but that's just what I did with the sample. And then for the drums, I started out with this 808 Mafia snare, and this is what it sounds like. It's kind of like a snare clap sort of thing. It sounds a lot like it has a clap sound in it. And then for the hi-hat, I chose this Southside hat right here. This is what it sounds like. It's pretty short and snappy, and that's a good way to get that nice hard-hitting bounce in these 808 Mafia Southside beats. And then what I did is I just did a simple 2-step pattern, and then I added a couple rolls right here and a couple glitch rolls down here, just for variation. And this is what that sounds like. And the next thing I added was this open hat, just another 808 Mafia sound. It sounds like this. And then I added a snare. It's just another Southside snare, but it's pitched up, so it's like more snappy. And then the last thing I added is this chant right here. And this is what the drums sound like all together. And the last thing I added right here is just a simple spins 808. You know, always got to go with the spins 808. It's personally my favorite 808. If you have a different favorite 808, then you're smoking crack, because this shit is fire. And then with the 808 and the drums, it sounds like this together. Okay, I structured it out like this. For the hook, I have the 808 hat, snare, and then the other snare at the beginning, at the first half of the hook. And then the second half of the hook, I brought in the open hat and the chant. And then at the very beginning of the verse, I have the 808, the snare, and the snare. And then in the middle of the verse, I have the hat and the snare. And then right at the end of the verse, where the bridge would be, this is the 808, the hat, the snare, and the open hat. And then I just copied the hook over and then just basically did the same exact thing for the second verse, and then just copied the hook over again. It's pretty simple structuring. And then this is what the full beat sounds like.